What's going on, everyone? We are here in the sketchy part of town that you probably don't want to be in without a gun and a tetanus shot. And I'm doing a couple Craigslist deals. I planned on doing a bunch of pawn shop hunting today, but I actually got hit up by two different people on Craigslist for two phenomenal deals. So I'm going to meet with both of them, and if I have time,
turn left onto West Irvington Road.
Thank you. If I have time, I will stop at a couple pawn shops and check it out. Reaver 2, Kane, bunch of action RPGs, I think. Melee in here with manual. Resident Evil 0, no box, but both discs accounted for. And a bunch more stuff to go through too. Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's White here. Fanta had to go into work today, unfortunately, so he is absent today. And I actually decided to go downtown to the pawn shops this morning when I woke up. And it ended up I was going downtown more of Craigslist meetups, actually, because the pawn shops were decent, but the Craigslist find I got was really good. One of the Craigslist people bailed out, but I'll get into that later. But this first guy hit me up on an items wanted posting I put up recently, and he said he had some Super Nintendo games. He listed about 10 of them, and there's only 3 of them I wanted in the lot, and he said make an offer, and I said $10. You know, usually you start off low and then you meet someone in the middle, but this guy just took the first offer, which is something you never want to do. So he said, I'll take the $10. So I drove way downtown to a kind of dangerous part of town and met with this guy at a Walgreens and got these 3 games for $10. We'll start off at the bottom, Earthworm Jim, the very first one. Never played this series. It's supposed to be an okay platforming series, nothing special, nothing bad either. So probably give this a play, but it was definitely a game I wanted to try out since he had it anyway. Really cool title here, Mario All-Stars and Mario World. I've never seen this game in the wild. I knew it existed, but really cool to have the all the Mario games from the original Nintendo and the Mario game from the Super Nintendo all on one cartridge. Pretty valuable game, not that much, but you know, $25 on eBay I was noticing, so decent price. And then the winner of the lot, Contra 3, The Alien Wars, a pretty valuable Super Nintendo game, $30 on eBay. Never played it. I've played the original Contras on the Nintendo. Very hard games, very difficult to beat without the Konami code for all those extra lives. So really happy to have this in my Nintendo collection, and I'll probably get really pissed off at it when I play it. So then after we met this guy, the other Craigslist deal fell through. I'm sure I'm going to meet him in the next couple weeks, probably go down with Fanta. It's a very good deal. 3 games for $10, just like this guy, 3 GameCube games. But I'm not going to spoil that yet. Save it for a later time. So we'll get into what I found at the pawn shop today. And walking right in, once again, just like last week with Fanta, we notice all these games that have yet to be processed. They're behind the counter, which is a great sign because that means the pickers did not get to beat us there. That means we had first dibs. I literally asked the guy, I was like, can I walk back there and check those out? And he said, sure. So I went back there, and one of the first games I saw, once again in this generic black box, opened it up, Super Smash Bros. Melee, this time with the manual. Always a great find, especially for $2. In fact, this might have even been $1. I'll get into that in a minute. But for that price, someone will trade me a pretty decent thing for this, or it's guaranteed $20 on eBay if I cannot find a trader for it. So always worth picking this up, especially for $2 and under. Popping into the next thing, my phone is going off. Ignore. Gungrave Overdose. I don't know anything about this PlayStation 2 title. It's not a big title. I noticed it was about $5 on eBay for those of you that are pickers. But I don't know, it looked fun. I was looking through the manual. It looked like a decent action, maybe RPG action game. So for $2, I know I'm going to get my money back with Melee. I could take a couple risks here, and that was one of them. Another Legacy of Kain game, Soul Reaver 2. Probably about a $10 game on eBay. It is complete in box, which is pretty cool. Never played this series as a kid. To be honest, I guess I was too young for M games. I mean, I played them, but I wasn't buying a lot of M games because I was like, 11 or 12 when PlayStation 2 was getting going. So give that a play on a rainy day. Really happy to see this game, even though it doesn't have the original box. Resident Evil 0. If I recall, this is the one where you're on the train. I'm not sure, but really cool game. I think this is the one where you're the two people and you're on the train that's moving the whole time. So happy to have this. It's not complete, but the 2 discs are in there and they're in very good shape. So it won't be a reseller trade. This will be a play, I promise you. And then another Legacy of Kain game. Legacy of Kain Defiance. Another crazy, gory, bloody action game. This one is complete in box and in great shape. Probably about a $10 value on eBay. And that is the lot of games I got today. Again, it's so nice to walk in and see this right away and know that your investment is all of a sudden amazing, because this is 20 bucks all day long. So I'm really happy to see this. Really happy to pick this up. And hopefully this will turn into some nice Super Nintendo games over a trade. If not, it's 20 more bucks in my bank account to go towards yard selling. And speaking of yard selling this weekend, I'm probably not going to make it out. I hope I do. Again, I know I said that last week, but we're having a huge Halloween party at my house. So the odds of me getting up at like 6 or 7 in the morning to go yard selling, probably pretty slim. I know Fanta will go out. He'll keep the torch lit. And speaking of Fanta, if you guys are interested in that 49 game find that Fanta had, 49 games for like $30 if I recall, something along those lines, something insane, that is going to be in the description. His channel is finally made. Part 1 and 2 are up of that video, so go check it out. You guys, you will be amazed at what this kid got. Most of these games were 50 cents. This pawn shop is an absolute gold mine for us. But anyway, guys, I am out. Take care. Should have a new video up Saturday afternoon. Later, guys.